ليكن يومك للشعب ودادا ليكن حبك للأرض مداد
Allah is Al-Qadir, Al-Muqtadir, Al-Qawi, Al-Aziz, Al-Jabbar. Despite all of these attributes that Allah has, the compeller, the one who can do as he wishes, as he wants, fa'alun lima yurid, the one that is eternally unquestionable. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أستغفر الله سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم اللهم صل وسلم على حبيبنا شفيئنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I welcome all of us again to this new session of our meeting. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept it from all of us, from you and from us. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Today we're talking about honor your subordinates. That's the title, honor your subordinates. It's a very important one again, and it's a proof that the Quran is a book that speaks about everything. Ma faratna fil kitab min shay'in. Allah says in the Quran, we have left nothing unsaid, we have left nothing untouched, we have left nothing unexplained. The Quran has everything codified in it. It is meant for us to read it, to understand it, and then to pick our lessons from it. And that is why today we are picking lessons from God's Quran, Quran chapter 2, verse 30. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً قَالُوا أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاءَ وَنَحْنُ نُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِكَ وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ قَالَ إِنِّي أَعْلَمُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Allah says to the angels, Allah says, I'm going to create mankind on earth, to make them vicegerents on earth, to put them in charge of the earth. And then the angels were like, why do you want to create them? If you create them, they're going to speed their own laws, they're going to be killing themselves, they're going to be doing this and that on earth. And Allah says, I know what you do not know. And let me tell you, Allah created humankind on earth. And why is it related to honoring our subordinates? It is because Allah Almighty is Zul Jalal wal Ikram. Allah is Al-Qadir, Al-Muqtadir, Al-Qawi, Al-Aziz, Al-Jabbar. Despite all of these attributes that Allah has, the compeller, the one who can do as he wishes, as he wants, fa'alun lima yurid, the one that is eternally unquestionable. Despite being that, Allah still informed the angels of what He intended to do. Why did He inform them? He could do it without informing them. None of them could question Allah. None of us could ever question Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But yet Allah informed them. Allah didn't inform them so that they would give Him an idea that He didn't have or already have before. Allah didn't inform them so that they would help Him to make a decision. No. Allah informed them so that He will let them know what He intends to do, and so that He will give them a sense of belonging. He will give them a sense of honor, a sense of respect. Of course, we are not Allah. I'm not Allah. You are not Allah. The boss has work. You are the boss at your workplace, but you are not Allah. You are not Allah. You are not even close to being Allah. But then there is a lesson for us to pick. And why it is for Allah to decree, إِذَا قَضَى أَمْرًا فَإِنَّمَا يَقُولُ لَهُ كُنْ فَيَكُنْ, to decree, and so it's going to be. It is not for us to decree. It is for us, managers, leaders in companies, heads of departments, of units in our various institutions or companies, to listen to our subordinates, to interact with them, to talk to them, to take ideas from them, to respect them, to allow them to express their feelings, to allow them to give us from their ideas, to take from them, to learn from them, and of course to exchange ideas, brilliant ideas with them. That's what we do within ourselves as humans. But for Allah, Allah does whatever He wishes. But still, Allah wants us to learn. That's part of the reasons why Allah is recounting these incidents to us in the Quran. Okay, that He said to the angels that I'm going to create humankind on earth as vicegerents, Khalifa on earth. And then, having said that to them, even though Allah has already decided, He had decided what was going to do, Allah still listened to them He allowed them to speak and he listened to them. And what did they say? They said, أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا. Oh Allah, are you going to place there people that are going to destroy the earth? وَيَسْتَقُ الدِّمَاء. They are going to be spilling blood. وَنَحْنُ نُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِكَ وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ. Well, while we're here, we angels, we are praising you, we are glorifying your name, we are, singing your praises every day. They are among the angels those that are going to be serving Allah on standing Qiyamah. They are going to remain on that status on the day of Qiyamah. They are never going to bow or going to sujood. They are going to remain standing, saying nothing else except Subhanallah, Subhanallah. There are those among the angels that are going to remain on ruku, bowing, and are going to be there until the day of Qiyamah, never going to raise up their head, saying what again? Subhanallah, Subhanallah, La ilaha illallah. There are those among the angels that are going to be on sujood, prostration, with their heads on the floor, praising Allah, and they will never raise up their heads from that point until the day of Qiyamah. That is the nature of the angels, to serve Allah, to praise Allah, to glorify Allah. They are servants of Allah, entirely servants of Allah. لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. They do not have a will of their own. They do not have a will or power to say, oh Allah, why are you doing this? Why not do this? No. But still, despite that, Allah interacted with them. Allah spoke to them. And Allah listened to them. Look at that. Two things. Allah spoke to them. That was one. Allah listened to them. Despite His might, despite His pleas, despite His power, despite His will, despite His decree, Allah listened to them. So who are you? Who am I? Why are we not going to listen to people that are working with us? Okay, you are the head of the family, you are the husband. Why are you not going to listen to your wife? Oh, you are the wife, the almighty wife. Why are you not going to listen to your husband? That listening here, you have to grant it, because even Allah granted it to the angels. Okay, you are the boss, the CEO. Okay. Like the boys in town will say to Alisa. But then, you have to listen to your subordinates. You never can tell. They might give you an idea that is going to move your company forward. They might give you an advice that's going to pay you for life. So you have to listen, because even Allah listened to the angels. Allah had no use for whatever they were going to say, but Allah listened to them so that you and I could learn that we need to listen to those who are beneath us. Whatever it is, your status, however high you think you might be, listen to people. Listen to your children, parents. Sometimes the brightest idea for your life will be given to you by your child. The child you born, you give birth to, you give life to by yourself. Maybe don't to give you the idea that's going to save your life, save your job, save your marriage for life. So why don't you just listen? Many marriages are crashing today. Many businesses are collapsing. People are incurring a great loss. Many because they do not have managerial skills. And that is why this verse is teaching us to be managers, to be the best of managers, managers of people. To be the best in our start, in our positions. To know how to manage people, to know how to understand. And no manager would succeed if he or she does not know how to manage people. Actually, man is a manager because the manager manages people. And of course, we do tell ourselves, husbands are managers in the house, wives are managers in the house. Like Rasul told us that all of us are shepherds, all of you are managers, and all of you be asked how you manage your flock. Okay, so the managers listen to your subordinates because Allah Himself listened to the angels. So in this verse, we can pick managerial skills, consultation, consult. The scholars will say that people are in three categories. The smart one, who knows that he is smart, but because he knows that he is smart, he never takes advice, he never consults. Whatever he thinks he wants to do, just do it. The scholar says that person is equal to half a person. That person is just like a 50%, a very average person. And then there's the other one who is not smart at all, entirely, in quotes, not smart at all. And then because even despite the fact that the person does not take advice, does not consult, does not listen to people at all, does not seek advice from people that are better than him or her, that person is not going to achieve anything on earth at all. And the scholar says this kind of person is equal to a dead person. And the third one is the one who is smart, knows that he's smart, intelligent, but still listens to people, still humbles himself or herself to listen to others. The scholar says this person is truly a complete human being. So what category do you fall in? What category do I fall in? The complete, the half, the non-existent? I would prefer to be in the existing one and the smart one, the one that is smart and also listen to people. Every manager must be that way to achieve success. And then of course, carrying our subordinates along. Sometimes at the managerial level you have made a decision. It's important for you to let your subordinates understand we have decided this and these are the reasons we have decided this, and these are our goals and our objectives. By carrying them along, you are giving them a sense of belonging, you are giving them a sense of honor and respect, and they would appreciate that, and they would even put more effort into whatever it is that they're trying to achieve. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless our works, to bless our homes, to bless our businesses, to bless whatever it is that we lay our hands on, and to grant us success. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. We ask Allah to make us true managers, and managers that will be successful on earth and in the year after. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.